So for my fried rice, I need to pre-cook some rice. No. So okay, 2.5. Okay. So I need to pre-cook the rice that I'm gonna use for my fried rice. The first step is to get the rice. So this is the rice that I'm going to cook. I'm gonna need another pot for cooking the rice. I'll cook it here. So I need to prepare the water that I'm going to use for frying the rice. Meanwhile, I need to wash the rice that I'm going to cook. And in this water here, I'm going to pour some salt. Just a little bit of salt. Only salt. I'm not putting oil because I'm going to still fry it. I don't know whether the water is enough. I did not measure my water. I just put the water, but I hope it's gonna be enough. So I'll let the rice drip a little bit. I'll then check on my water. I think the water is not enough, so I don't feel like I'm confident with the amount of water I put. So I just need the water to boil the rice a little bit. So this one is draining over here. Okay, so guys, I'm going to prepare the fried rice as I told you. So the water is actually boiling here that I'm going to use for my rice. So so the water is already boiled. So I'm going to pour the rice here. So as the rice is boiling over here, remember it's just not to cook until it's ready, but just to pre-boil it a little bit until it's a certain point. Then I'll use it for my fried rice. So for my fried rice, I need tomato, I need an onion, and I need this mixture. It's a mixture of carrot, corn, and peas, and some green peas, yeah. So I'll put the mixture here. This is what I need for my fried rice. I think that's good enough. It should be not too much, but not too less. Alright, so I'll be using that for my fried rice. I'll be using this mixture for my rice. So my rice is actually boiling. You can see it's already boiling over here. So as it boils, I need to lower the heat a little bit. It will boil to a certain point, then I'll just show you what I'll do. So these are the peas and the carrots. So actually the rice. been more than 5 minutes. The rice has been boiling, so I need to remove it before it's overcooked. So at this point I have to rinse the rice. As you know, the idea is actually not to cook the rice until it's cooked. So the rice is here, it's actually pre-cooked, it's not yet fully cooked. Just rinse it so that it doesn't continue cooking. So I'll set this aside. It's time to chop my onions. The others are still boiling over here. You can see the I don't know whether it is. Okay, I'm still pre-boiling my carrots and the mixture, the peas and whatever. So I'm going to prepare the onions. Maybe I can just use this pot over here. So I prepare the onions. At this point you have to cut the onions very tiny because at this point the onions have to be sliced very tiny. The onions, I'll put the onions here, and I need 1 tomato, so I'll wash the tomato too. Oops. If you have tomato paste, you can use tomato paste too, but I don't have tomato paste at the moment. So if you have, you can use. I usually use tomato paste, but today I just realized there's nothing here. Okay. So my tomatoes are ready. So at this point, it's time to start the frying of the rice. So I'm going to fry my rice here. The onions are here. I need oil. Remember, it's a fried rice, so you need ample amount of oil. I think it's becoming too hot in here, so I need to open the window so we'll have enough circulation of air. Yeah. So The onions are here. I'm frying the onions. So this is how I make my fried rice. Guys, how do you make fried rice? People have different ways of making their own stuff. But this is how I do it. I need a lot of ingredients for my fried rice. Not so much. Curry powder definitely. Okay, I'll get the ingredients. My ingredients rack is over down here. Okay, let me do this one first. The onions, oh, super strong. Just do this on the onions too. Right, so that's all. My carrots and the peas are really boiling over there. They are really doing good. So this one is almost done. The onions to turn a little bit golden brown. I think the onions, the consistency is okay now. They're all soft and tender. I don't want them to change the color much. So it's time to add the tomato. Back to my rice. Let me put it in here. It's time to sieve this one too, because they've boiled enough. So I'll sieve it. So I'll pour the mixture into the onions. So here I've poured the mixture, the carrots, the peas, and the corn. Now there's a little bit. I need curry powder. And some. Look, things are falling down, my friends. I need some more. Some onion powder is dry. cumin. Here's the cumin. Barbecue season. The cumin is here. Need some cumin. Cumin is good for the rice as well. And I need some black pepper. Then I need some red chili powder. Just a little bit for flavor. And finally I need salt. Okay. So give it a quick stir. Give it a nice stir, and then after stirring this well, what I need to do now is to mix my rice here, because remember it's fried rice. So the rice which I cooked, put it in bits and mix it there. Sometimes I use leftover rice if I have for the fried rice. But if I don't have leftover rice, if I don't have it, I use, this is how I make rice. Yes, standing for a long time is not so easy for me now, so I have to be very fast. It's been a long time since we did fried rice, so today I just felt like I really want to make fried rice. You have to mix it well until everything disappears. So at this point, if you want to add some soy sauce or some oyster sauce, I wish you could see how rice looks like. It looks good. So at this point, remember the rice was not well cooked. So it has to cook. It will cook by the steam. And the others will continue cooking there. So if you want to add some oyster sauce or some oil sauce or sesame oil, you can add at this point. But since I don't want to add those things, I only want to add a little bit of that. Not this one. It's okay, I feel a bit cold in my legs. There's so many things, guys. So I'll add a little bit of this oyster sauce just because of the flavor and the aroma of the oyster sauce, a little bit of it. The oyster sauce. And that's all I'm adding to there today. And then I give it another mix. Give it another mix, and then the final part of the cooking will be done by the steam. So I have to test and feel So the rice needs a few more minutes. I will let it cook by the steam. Just reduce the heat, low heat, and let it cook by the steam. But let me show you how it looks like before. Let it cook by the steam. But let me show you how it looks like before. How it looks like. So that's my rice, the fried rice. Simple remedy, simple ingredient. Sorry, that's my fried rice, guys. Simple cooking, quick tips, and the food is ready. In about 5 minutes it will be ready and ready for us to eat. So we will not just eat the fried rice like that, we will eat with something else, but I'm not gonna make that because we already have something which was left over, so that will be part of our for eating the rice. So thank you guys for watching. Rao_ is my YouTube name, and let's make more dishes together. See you. Bye bye.